So in today's video, I'm going to discuss about how to get initial listeners and the initial boost for your own podcasting show. So I'm going to talk about the 5 different ways to watch this video till the end, and if you have any kind of queries, don't forget to comment down below, and for these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So let's get into the video. About the first way, which is creating your own WhatsApp broadcast, where you are creating the group of people to whom you are sending the link of your podcast whenever you are going to upload it. Let's say you are uploading weekly podcast, so you created that WhatsApp podcast group where you are sending the message and the link with a proper context of your podcast, that what you are discussed in this podcast, and you are sending to the people so that they can listen and they will get to know about your content, they will get to know about your podcast. That's why if you create a YouTube WhatsApp podcast, then you are figuring out to whom you need to send that link on the continue and the daily basis. But you don't need to create a WhatsApp group, because if you create a WhatsApp group, people might leave you or all those. But if you create a YouTube podcast, no one can leave you. You are sending links on the daily basis until and unless they block you. So it might be they might be not listening your podcast. It's okay, but at least your brand, the recalling is going on the daily basis, weekly basis, whenever you are uploading your podcast. That you need to be focused on. So this is the first way, by creating a YouTube. Second, joining Facebook groups. Let's say you are uploading your podcast in the niche of photography. Your podcasts are probably in the photography niche, where you are teaching the different ways to click photographs, how to improve the quality of your photographs. So what you have to do is join all the Facebook groups related to your niche and keep sending them links of your podcast whenever you are going to upload. That's it, which is a very simple way you can do it. You just need to keep sending them your content on the Facebook groups, or if that groups don't allows you to do this, then you can comment down below the post of the groups so that people will get to know about your podcast. This is one of the most amazing way you can increase your own podcast listeners at this initial days. For the first 2 months, nobody is listening me. Then I started doing these kind of stuff. Then I get my boost on my podcasting show. You can see the graph here, which is in front of you. This is how. Because at the starting point of time, you are just a newbie in this podcasting world. So you need to keep putting content, keep sharing, so that people will get to know about your podcast. But if you are already getting, then you don't need to do all these shits. Third, the best way is increasing your podcast listeners. Go on Instagram. First of all, search the hashtag related to your niche. Go into that and put the comment on the post that I started podcast of my own, and if you want to listen, I upload podcast on these topics. If you want to listen, link is available in my bio. That's it. Or you can DM other people, because if you want initial listeners and if you don't have money to spend on advertisement, you need to do and you need to put efforts on the daily basis. You can DM at least 100 people on the daily basis. Tell them about your podcast, who you are, and give them the link of your podcast. At least 10 people gonna listen. In the worst case scenario, 100 out of 50 gonna reply, 50 out of 10 gonna listen at least. That's it. This is how you are getting initial listeners. Because until and unless you get initial listeners, I think Spotify or other podcast platform will never ever gonna promote your podcast that much on the initial basis, because you are just a newbie. They don't have a single piece of idea about you. Audience might discover you if they are searching about this content on the daily basis, but if they're not, and how, then Spotify can suggest you very easily. Spotify only suggests the podcasts that are going on and having a good audience. So you just need to focus on keep pushing yourself and keep connecting to more and more people so that they will get to know about it. Fourth best way I think you can do is by using Quora. In future, I will definitely going to upload the full detailed video how you can start your own Quora space and all those stuff. So what you need to do is the same thing that you are doing on Facebook, Instagram, but here you have to do something different. Here what you have to do, go into the niche related questions on the Quora platform and answer to the people as much as possible. Deliver as value as possible. Help them as much as possible. And the most important thing you need to do at the end, you can tell them, I have my own podcasting show. If you want to listen the full podcast and more detailed information about this topic, you can go with my podcast show. That's it. If you at least answer 50 to 60 people on the daily basis, that will automatically gonna reach to the 1,000 people. It's my own experience, that's why I'm telling you. Start answering to 50 to 60 people on the daily basis. That will help you to get reach of 500 to 1,000 people, and at least 100 gonna listen, 50 people gonna listen. That's it. What you want, what you need, or else. And the fifth most important thing, if you do everything to promote your podcast, but if you are not consistent in this game, if you are uploading weekly podcast, uploading. If you are uploading twice a week, thrice a week, or a daily, it doesn't matter. You need to keep uploading your own podcast. If you are not consistent with the game, the last 4 tips that I share with you will never ever gonna work if you don't work on this fifth, which is consistency. Consistency is the key to grow on any social media platform. If you are not consistent with your work, how you can expect to grow? How you can expect without working out and having a six-pack abs? And if you have a six-pack abs, if you don't work out it, then they will gonna lose. You will gonna lose them. So you just need to keep pushing yourself, keep putting content, keep reaching to the new people, build new connection. This is the best way to build on any social media platform and on the podcast also. So I hope you find today's video valuable. Don't forget to comment down below all your queries. If you have any kind of queries, comment down below. And one more thing, subscribe to this YouTube channel if you find this video valuable. Thank you so much. See you with one more amazing and exciting video. Till then, bye-bye.